Hey everybody, it's Ed O'Keefe, and welcome to this special little training. Why would I give you over $9,987 worth of money making, three of my proven online marketing systems, plus a ticket to my upcoming Inner Circle event, and my 6-week online course, absolutely free? Well, it's a gentle bribe. This is my way to allow me to show you that no matter what problem you're looking to solve in your business that is holding you back from more income that you want, the time freedom that you want, and the impact that you want, that I can help you. Now, I'd like to do it in a way that creates massive value for you and impact for you, whether you take me up on this special offer today or not. So let's dive right in. So here's what I discovered. If you line up the highest performing individuals who also happen to be entrepreneurs, which is who I work with, they'll tell you, I'm not making as much as I like, in the way that I like, consistently and predictably enough, with the life freedom that I would like. So not one of those, maybe you're making the money you want, but what I found is that most people, like, they're either making the money they want, it's not consistent and predictable enough, or they're doing things they don't like doing, and they don't have the time, or they don't have the time freedom. The other thing I hear a lot is they have too many opportunities and lack of clarity of those opportunities and how to focus or where to focus to have the most massive amounts of impact. And the other thing that I hear a lot now is things are changing so rapidly. The question I get all the time is, Ed, how do I stay on top of things without being so overwhelmed and not getting passed up by less qualified, less experienced entrepreneurs, but people who understand Facebook or online marketing or the new methods of selling? Because things have shifted, things are changing, and it's always going to be changing, but you want to be on top of it. So now what that leads me to believe is that if you can relate to any of those three things, that you have some of the most common dangers in your life right now that most entrepreneurs do. But the good news is for you is that most have no clue that it's going on. Danger number one is that if you're not making enough money, you can't ever have the amount of impact that you think that you'd like to make. You definitely cannot have the freedom that you'd like to make. And whether you're willing to admit it or not, you won't have the peace of mind that you'd like. And danger number two is if you feel like you're without a marketing system, you will always be trading time and effort for money. And so the only types of businesses in my marketing systems are designed is to be making sales whether or not I am actively working or not. And I don't know any other way to create massive life freedom than to do that. Danger number three, and this is a big one because it's kind of an emotional one, is that confidence and clarity and positivity, like kind of feeling like you have it, they call it mojo or whatever you might call it, is threatened when you feel like you don't have control over your destiny or control over your vision of income and what you get to work on daily, who you get to work with, how you get to work. All those things get threatened. And the one thing I like to say to you is that it's so much easier. It was so much easier when I was broke, before I had money, than whenever we have transitions or threats or things happen to our businesses now, because I have 7 kids, I have a wife, we have houses, we have buildings, we have responsibilities. So if you are in a place where you're successful or you have been successful, I totally get that the mojo and positivity can be threatened when things are not as clear as you like them to be. And I'd like to help you because I've been in all these locations. I've understood every single one of those places. And what I've noticed is that there's usually 5 simple shifts that you need to make in order to hit your income goals while working less and creating a customer base of raving lunatics or of people that you really, really want to work with. And my goal here is to walk you through exactly how to make those shifts today. And by the end of this training, I'll show you what you need to do to get more customers automatically, become profitable quicker, okay, and become cash flow rich very, very quickly. So who am I? Well, I'm Ed O'Keefe, father of 7. You've probably watched this because you've either bought one of my books or you've watched some videos and you ended up on my list somehow. I got 7 amazing kids. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an author, investor, and I like to consider myself still an athlete. And I've coached volleyball for about 20-something years, played in college, and it's still something that's really, really close to my heart. For a while, I was known as the dental marketing guy because my first big breakthrough was when I went into the dental profession as a marketing coach. And what I did was I showed them, I helped thousands of dentists explore their new patient flow and create freedom in their business by building out marketing systems for them to get new patients. And one of our best years was over $6 million. That's me with the legendary Brian Tracy in that picture. After about 7.5, 8 years, I transitioned out of that for a ton of reasons. And I decided to go into the health supplement business. And there's millions of reasons why you should be in the health supplement business. If your business is synergistically aligned with that at all, it's a phenomenal business. High margins, repeat customers. If you're really passionate about health, you're a fool not to be in that business at some level because you can make a lot of money helping a lot of people. And I took a new formulation called Marine D3, and I, to date, sold over 700,000 bottles and counting. We're still in the business. It's still a great business. We're still doing over multiple 7 figures a year. And I spend very little time on that business. Last year, I wrote a book called Time Collapsing, The New Art of Speed, Money, Power, and Meaning. This is kind of a, was me sitting back, creating a book that was based on my journey and then trying to unpack all my success systems in one location. I'm an investor and advisor for No Foods, which is a gluten-free, peanut-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, there's just so many amazing, good quality products in there. And that's the goal is to disrupt the food market. So I get an opportunity to see what it's like to be a solopreneur. I have a few team members where my main values is life freedom, wealth freedom, and family freedom. Like I want, and health, like I want those circle of things. My goal is, but I get to see inside a company that's shooting for the $1 billion mark, but I don't have to work in it. I was an investor in it. So it's really, really amazing to see both ends of that spectrum. And so I want to share with you the first shift that made all the difference. Before I give you the shift and how it literally has made the biggest difference in my life, I'm making a few assumptions. Your goal is to create your goal has to be to create something awesome while making a ton of money, impact, and having a wealthy life. You can take these marketing tools, you can take these mindset strategies, you go apply it to something that doesn't have any of those things, and you may see short-term success, but I've seen it time and time again where really good marketers sell crappy products and it lasts for a month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe a year, but they're back where they were before that because it's just not a abundant model. So shift number 1, poor people spend time making money while wealthy people invest in assets that produce money without asking for more time. So if you think about it this way, traditional wealth advice says, hey, make money, you get taxed, then invest that money into a portfolio that may generate, say, probably more realistically, 6 to 10% over the next 40 years because it has done that for the last 100 years, right? Now, when you do this, while that may work and that may work for a lot of people, and while my wife and I do have a certain percentage of our portfolio that is in that bucket, so to speak, you do give up control, you do give up power, and you give up spending power, and you give up life freedom because you're expecting the freedom to be deferred, and you also give up time freedom because that doesn't necessarily help accelerate your wealth unless you have a massive cash cow already. Then maybe one of the smartest things you could do is put it in something very conservative over time. But the asset that I like working on, where I spend 90% of my time in my life, is the ability to turn $1 into $2, and then into $10, into $100 over and over and over again. And I'll show you a case study today of how we are literally spending $16,000, to date this month in advertising, and we're already on track to over six figures in that one business, that one profit center. So this is very, very doable, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do it so that you get paid, while growing a profitable business, an amazing business that allows you to make a ton of impact. And the assets I speak of, and for us marketers or entrepreneurs, is literally the idea of creating a profitable online customer acquisition process. So your ability to get customers into your business online 24/7, so that no matter whether you're selling supplements, food, ebooks, seminars, coaching courses, and even consulting. I mean, I teach and use 6 different ways to get customers, but you should always start with what I would say are the first 3 methods. And let me just go through them. A book funnel, a webinar funnel, or a video sales presentation. There's a couple exceptions to this. Like, so the book funnel might be a lead generation funnel. Not a problem. I'll get into that later. My goal is to show you a couple of mini case studies of all 3 of these. But first, let me tell you the shift number 2 that all 3 allow you to do. Shift number 2 is that experts and authorities get paid a lot more, don't have to sell as hard, and it allows you to command premium prices. This alone shifts your whole operating model of customers now chase you. They pay you premium prices. You never, ever, ever haggle over price or objections or issues like time or convenience or, like I said before, price. The only reason why you aren't charging more is either you think you or your product is not worth it, or you think it is worth it, but you don't believe people will pay it. So one thing I want to realize is that you're not, like, when you sell an ebook or something that you may say, like, well, what should I charge? Or another supplement that these customers could go like on Amazon and buy. You are selling the value of these problems. You're not selling the actual item. And when you make that first shift of like, wow, what's the person's pain? How am I getting them out of pain? That is when you're able to start ratcheting up the premium pricing, okay? And I'll give you a quick example. Like when we were selling Marine D3 for $39.95 a bottle, and almost making no money, we were like right around break even. I noticed a golf supplement company that was selling for $69.95. So as ludicrous as I thought it was to sell something for $69.95, I tested the price point along with some different languaging around exclusivity of the product. And the result was within one day, we went from an average of average sale of $150 to $230 to $250 per customer. So that was an increase of $100 per customer right out of the gate. And this is literally how we jumped from $200,000 a month in sales to over $1.7 million in about 4 months' time. Now, the funny thing about it was we had better customers, we had better retention, and much better profits. In our health supplement business, like our ebook funnel, just recently, we sell it for $5.86. Now, this is our way of collecting instead of giving stuff away free and then having leads that have never proven they are able to give you money, which qualifies them, by the way. Anyhow, this was our funnel, and we were selling it for $5.86. But our average cost was $25 to $30 to get a customer, okay? Well, we added this one little simple option on top of the order form where they could get 2 live trainings of mine for $37. And what happened was 27% of the people accepted it and increased our average sale from around $22 by about $7 per sale. So we jumped up to $29 per customer who bought. So think about it. Our cost was $30. Now we're making $29 to $30. I'll show you another example here shortly. But it means we're acquiring customers at break even or slightly negative or profitable. Now, I did this again with my time collapsing book. We offer the audiobook version. And what you'll find is between 25 and 30%, always choose that. So if you're in business right now, add something to your order form right away, and you'll notice a massive improvement in your revenue, okay? So like in this business, we're doing over 44 bucks a sale most of the time. So the goal is that you get paid to get customers. Then you have the opportunity to create more value to them by offering them more products. $300, $5,000, $2,000, $5,000, $25,000, in some cases even $100,000. And what happens is you give them more value, and a lot of people want to take it, okay? So stop and think about this. If you can get paid to profitably acquire new customers, or have to invest a few dollars, like would I pay $1 to get a customer? Yes, for sure. That will buy more from the future. If they come in, they buy more in the future from you. Where is your money best invested, there or in the stock market? If you can get paid or self-liquidate, which means like you're not going out of pocket while growing your tribe, you literally can't lose. I mean, this strategy gives you total control of everything, the list, the market. If you have to make pivots, you now have a skill set and money. And so the results are you could spend under $20,000 a month, and now it's generating over $100,000 in sales. So here are my April statistics to go really, really specific. So if you see in the lower right-hand corner, my average order value was $16. And over here, we spent $4,200, and we generated $2,254. So I lost money on that, right? So here we were. It was costing us around 30 bucks. Average ticket was $16, and we added 140 customers, okay? Let's go to the next one. Oops, sorry. So if you look at the statistics, our revenue was here. Ad spend was $4,000. We lost $1,994, okay? Now, let's go just a few months later. So this is August. So it's April, May, June, July, August. This is how quickly things change. So now, in this month, we spent $16,362. And this is only to the 20th, okay? Our revenue is right there, and then we've added 400 customers this month, and look at this. Our average order value is over $40. So we went from $16 average order value to $40 average order value. Now, the audio is one thing or the videos are one thing that increased, but helps increase it. But we increased our average ticket by $34 per customer. That is literally that's 3xing the value. That is how you grow a business. Now, what's even cooler, here's what's even cooler. In August, we had spent, we just lost $122 to get 400 customers, paying customers who came in through the door. And in 5 months, we added over 2,500 customers to this business. We created a membership with over 100 members paying $397 a month. We filled our seminar we're about to fill the seminar of 100 people. We've added 2 platinum members at $25,000 each. And I added 1 new $50,000 consulting client. So I'm not going to do all the math. I probably should, but here's the deal. We're spending $16,000 a month generating, now like this month alone, I should have wrote this out. It's already over $89,000, and we still have 8 days left in the month. So we're going to be over 6 figures, and that's literally a 4x on ad spend. But it takes time, takes a little momentum, but my goal is to shortcut that for you. But Ed, I don't have a book. Well, don't worry about the book. I mean, like, it's just 1 or 2 things. Like, here's my buddy Braun. He's one of our clients, and what he sent me a note. He's got an Amazon business that did over $100,000, and he also has a consulting package where people. Oh, and he has a supplement that I left out there that's doing over $10,000 a day. I mean, the guy is just killing it. So it's not just one thing. You can do this with multiple products and multiple funnels. So if you want to get paid more by helping people even more, enjoying the life that you're doing it with, then charge what you're worth. When you do simple math, it's so much easier to hit your income goals when you charge what you and your products are worth. Shift number 3, your secret weapon for getting profitable really, really fast, building your tribe with premium pricing, zero resistance selling, and authority positioning. Now, I call this the triple stack method, because while we use a book funnel, which I'll tell you about in a second, what I've noticed is that every highly paid authority or brand, like consumer brand, whether it's supplements, whether it's no foods, whether it's, clothing now, use all three of these in some form or the other. And the goal is to command premium prices and be super high in demand. Generate a flood of customers while building a brand people love and escaping the time for money trap. So if you look at this, you got myself, I have 2 books, you got Tony Robbins, you got Dean Graziosi, you got Russell Brunson, you got my friend Ryan Levesque. All these guys are amazing marketers. All of these guys have one thing in common, and that is while they might be best-selling authors, online, they have free book funnels. They're using video, right? Look at that. My main man, Sean Hadsdale, here he is. He's doing video training, and he drives them to a squeeze page. So that's his form of using video, moving them over to an opt-in page. It's the same structure, okay? Dr. Axe, look at him. He's doing Facebook ads, video ads to webinars, okay? And then you look at someone amazing like JJ Virgin, right? She's got books, she's got recipes she's giving away, and then she's got Facebook video. Bam! She's created this amazing system, right? Where she's got all these 3 things working synergistically together. I call it the triple stack method, is when you get all 3 of these customer getting processes to create enormous value for your potential customer or your customer while creating value really, really quickly. Now, I think I've said before, I have 3 other ways that you can do that. So there's actually 6, but these 3, you got to start here, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. 3 variations of this triple stack method, and you can do it any way you want. Like, doesn't matter what you're selling, as long as your goals are to create value, escape the time for money trap while impacting more people, truly desire to make more money without ever feeling like you're chasing or feeling like you're selling too hard, and you're selling something that's going to make people's lives better. This is the breakdown, right? They come in, they get the book, they click there, they have a chance to do the audio book, they go to an upsell. Usually the upsell's job, and this is worth writing down or taking note of, is the upsell's job is to solve the number one problem faster, okay? Like, hey, you bought this book about X, or you got this free report about X. So like in the health supplement business, we might give a free a PDF away that solves joint pain, and then the solution is one of our supplements or 4 of our supplements, and that's actually how you stack that together, but we'll go on that later. And then upsell number 2, it just accelerates their success, or it might be a complementary to the success, or it could be a done-for-you type service or system, all right? And so that's what that flow might look like. You may have more, you may have less. The key is that what I just showed you right there is an asset. Why is it an asset? Because it spits off money to us on a daily basis, whether or not I'm working or not. That is the secret. Now imagine if you have 3 or 4 of these things going on at the same time, okay? It's not far from your grasp. You're actually much closer than you think. It's just a matter of knowing where to focus and how to focus. And I'll show you exactly how you can sequence these things together. So this asset, in my opinion, is a way for you to get paid or break even or barely go negative while attracting your ideal customers, okay? If you can get paid or self-liquidate while growing your business, you can't lose. This strategy gives you, like I said before, total control of everything, the money, the list, the market, and your ability to pivot. But Ed, I don't have a book. Well, I already told you about that. I'll show you some simple way to create an amazing book that can literally generate customers, and you can literally have it done in 1 day to 7 days. But here's a webinar. So this is my buddy Lewis Howes, right? So simple little webinar. That webinar, I guarantee you Lewis is not on, right? He probably automated it. Back in the day when I used to sell $20,000 packages to dentists, we used to do teleseminars. So this was a strategy I was doing like literally 11 years ago that still works today. So that's, that was 9 years ago, October 2nd, 2008. And when you have a proven scripted formula for selling webinars or doing videos like the one you're watching now, it makes life so much easier for you and your customer. Okay, so stack number 3 is an education-based sales video. So this is considered an education-based sales video. I'm creating value up front, and then I'm going to tell you about an opportunity here shortly. But this is what we do, and then we automate these things so that they work. We did this video here that you're seeing on the screen right here has sold, like, is literally responsible for over 80% of the sales in my supplement business, which is over $50 to $60 million in total revenue. One video, right? You're one video away from crushing it, right? Here's another video we send out to our clients. This thing works like gangbusters, and we're really proud of it. Chris Walker, who's going to be speaking at this year's Inner Circle event. I mean, Chris shoots these little videos where he educates people about his products. They click on it, they go to an e-commerce page, and bam, they buy. It's really amazing. It's my friend Drew Canoli's business. Here's a little video ad on his red juice, and then guess what? They go to, that's an e-commerce page. I can't show you more than that just because I forgot to add more. The secret to all these is not being a sales, I know these guys. They're not pro salespeople. They're just following a proven system that is proven to work for rapid results and very fulfilling, right? So why are all these gurus doing this? And if you're not doing this, listen very, very closely. Why are they doing it? What is the secret advantage that they have that maybe you don't have yet? Well, one realization that at some point they realize that selling seminars and events is very, very tough. Selling consulting, tough. Selling memberships, tough. Selling premium price products, very, very tough. Selling supplements, while people think it's easy, it's not easy, right? And if you're like in a dental practice, like so many of my clients are, getting good quality patients in the door is not as easy as you think. Without some form of indoctrination or systematic process that moves people from seeing you as someone they don't know to an authority. And it's a system. It's not talent, it's a system. And the three best ways to become a highly leveraged and paid expert or brand is either a book funnel, a webinar funnel, or some kind of form of video sales funnel or video presentation that you put up on Facebook or YouTube or something like that. And I call it the triple stack method. So let me walk you through it right now. So you got people on Facebook, or YouTube or Instagram or whatever it might be. You send traffic to a book funnel, right? And then at the end of it, you have a happy customer. Then that happy customer, what do we want for that happy customer? We want to create more value for them, right? Because if you're doing really, really good stuff for people, there's always more opportunities to create value. And if you don't have the value, there's other people that you can sell their products, right? Well, you could do that in a webinar format, or you could do that in a sales video, or you could do it in another book funnel. And then the secret that most people don't, like, if you're making money online or you're making money in your business, but you're struggling with cash flow and you don't know why, it's because you probably stopped, right? You probably stopped. You probably have 2 or 3 things going on and they're not as fully optimized as they could be, but you're like thinking, okay, it's going to change, but it's not going to change unless you get this. Where you want to be in life now is what I call like the integrated place, where if I sell supplements, well, guess what? I also sell a journal. If I sell training, well, I also sell maybe a 3-week diet. Well, guess what? I have this and I have supplements. And this circular integrative thought process about how to market to customers is not something that you ever stop doing. You're always looking to create more value. And the order that you lay out these sales propositions doesn't really matter. I mean, you can have a book funnel, a webinar funnel, a sales video funnel, and then you have a happy customer, right? Or you can have a webinar, a sales video, a book funnel. So it doesn't matter what way. Like Russ Ruffino brings people in webinars. That's his main thing. And on the back end, I don't know what else he has. He sells $5,000 packages. But I have a feeling that they mostly are probably webinars and sales videos. And then you have a sales video like we do for all of our supplements, and then they come in and maybe we put them on a webinar, and then a book funnel, and then we just keep doing that. But all of these things, when lined up properly, they all create value while also building out profit for your company. And the biggest thing that you need to understand is that all the profit starts right at this point. You pay for all the stuff here, they go through the funnel, and then the profit starts there. So your number one skill set, that if you're wondering, like, where do I focus, Ed? Well, you just got to kind of flip a coin, throw a dart at one of these 3 things, because If you build out a good profitable book funnel, you're off to the races. If you build out a good webinar funnel, you're off to the races. If you build a good sales video, you're off to the races. And there's other things you could do, like a fan page. There's other things you can do, but in my belief system, these are some of the fastest ways to grow a business very, very rapidly. So I should have put in here, but you could always put a lead generation page in front of the sales video, a lead generation page in front of these things too. And then we also have Amazon, which I haven't talked about yet, but that's another strategy you can put in. But I want to keep this simple so you can focus on a couple things. So for our business, each one of these funnels generates over 7 figures a year for us. And once we have it dialed in, now I'm not going to lie to you and make it sound so ridiculously simple that it doesn't require work. Like you saw my case study, right? It took us from April to August to really get things dialed in, and now we're moving along and we know where to focus, creating new ads and split testing thing. But all you need is one of these things to work to grow a 7-figure business, okay? Shift number 4, leveraging your time. By focusing on funnel stacking or the triple stack method, you now completely disconnect your income from time, okay? So a lot of the grunt work and grind time is that it usually happens on the front side, but then as things get going, it's very much like a curve moving up. And if you ever say this, gosh, nobody knows me, I need to get my message out there, or I'm a better expert than all these people that are famous, or I keep answering the same questions and objections, or my time is being wasted, or I'm talking to unqualified individuals about their problem. Well, if you can do this one-on-one, you can automate it. And the goal of all these models is to purposefully screen out all the people you don't want to talk to and let them qualify themselves by exchanging money for your value before you ever meet them. Or if you want to do a phone call, that's fine, but put them through a video or webinar, a book funnel. Let them at least raise their hand with their credit cards, okay? Shift number 5, and this has made the biggest impact in my life. I still invest in money. I literally invested $30,000 in learning more about Amazon.com for my supplement business because we make over $1,500 a day on Amazon every single day. But I felt like I found somebody who understood it way better than we did, who had a proven track record. And guess what I did? I said, okay, cool. We want to get better at this because it's part of our business. It's one of our pillars in our business. So backing up to mentoring is they say that your income is directly related to the 5 people you spend the most amount of time with, okay? That's why you see Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, they're always together. Why are they always doing things together? Why are they best friends, This is my buddy Jesse Itzler. Jesse Itzler is one of the coolest guys, big thinker, started Marquis Jets, raised $15 million for Zico coconut water. He thinks completely differently than probably anyone I've ever met. And me up-leveling is spending more time with Jesse. So we hire him for our events. I go out to his events. We are lucky enough to be invited to his Hell on the Hill. But that's something that I, with much intention, put myself in that environment because that environment is going to, by osmosis, make me better. Does that make sense? And this is my wife and I with Jesse's wife, Sarah Blakely. We go out to Hell on the Hill at their lake house, and I brought all my friends down, all my platinum members down to Spanx headquarters for a day of training with Jesse, and we went to the Hawks game. It was absolutely amazing. This is me, my kids, with some country music artists that are all very, very well known. You got Jared Neiman, Trick Pony, James Otto, and a few of my children. And the goal in my life is to surround my kids with people that inspire them so they can see a bigger vision about who they are. So if you aren't strategically up-leveling your sphere of friends and mentors, then who is for you, right? This is my one of our friends and clients, Glenn Dawson. I just want to point out 2 things, right? And the bottom here, I think I'm blocking it, is he says, let me get back to view. Sorry, guys. He says that he was stuck, he was trying all these things, and that there was one thing that I supported him with and gave him some coaching on. And one of the things I teach a lot about is that if you are struggling in your business and life, and you consider yourself to be a high performer, usually your first thing you got to do is look at what are all the friction points holding you back. What are all the irritations? And then if you can move those things back and get rid of them, you literally can accelerate without doing much more, but you just got rid of everything. So the reason I shot this video is that I know I can help you virtually. Like, I can help you virtually, but I guarantee I can transform your life and set you on a course that with these tools, with my network of people, that we can truly build a business that works for you 24/7, that has amazing impact and gives you the life you've dreamt all along, right? So let me ask you a question. I know it's a lot of stuff. We're moving really, really quickly. Is if all I did for you was give you my proven templates, like my book funnel, my webinar funnel, how we're moving people on Amazon, how we're lead generating, how we're doing video sales letters, and you have the scripts, the step-by-step training, so you can easily add this to your business right away, would that give you an unfair advantage compared to all the other people out there guessing and wishing and hoping? Do you honestly believe that you could take years off your learning curve, saving you time and money? If I added a support and coaching to it so you would never feel alone, would it give you the courage to take your income to the next level and give yourself and family the life you were truly meant to live? If the answer to all three of these is yes, then I'd like to give you a very special opportunity to get the funnel stacking method absolutely free. Value $4,995. Once I have it all laid out and it's done after the event, all these things, that's what we'll be charging for it. You will get, with this funnel stacking method, my TCA book funnel method in templates. And that's the Time Collapsing Academy. You'll get the upsell PowerPoints. You get the proven sales copy so that you can customize it to your product, your manual, whatever else you want to sell. It could be PDFs, could be MP3s. It doesn't really matter to me, but you'll be good to go. You'll get my webinar funnel method. And the secret behind this is the ultimate authority and premium pricing instantly. Like that's the goal. PowerPoints, your reason why, your Q&A, advanced objection handling, and so much more. The video sales letter method. Literally, I've sold over $50 million and with just, on the supplement side alone. But I mean, if you start combining all the other ways that we get customers using videos, it's well over that. And so you get that, and you get my training and coaching and support on that as well. So all in all, $4,995. So what's the catch you got to be asking? This sounds way too good to be true. Well, you need to meet me in Nashville or decide to become an Inner Circle member and watch our Inner Circle event on the 12th and 13th of September virtually. Like, if you can't make it, that's cool. We're going to have a live feed going into our Inner Circle Facebook group. Plus, if you decide to take action, like right now, today, before the next 11 spots are taken up, and enroll as a silver member today, I'll waive the $99 registration fee that my current clients have to pay to reserve their spot. So think about this. Since there are only 100 spots at this year's event, 89 of which have already been taken, you will be practically in the front row because it's such a small group. Anywhere you sit, you're going to be in an intimate environment with all the people, no matter where you are. Plus, it'll give you personal access to learn from my closest mentors, my most successful Inner Circle members, absolutely free and live. Last year, attendees paid $1,997 to attend my Time Collapsing Mega Summit, but I'm doing a much more intimate event only for my Inner Circle members for a fraction of that. So here's the scoop. On September 12th and 13th in Nashville, I'm hosting my first ever Inner Circle Appreciation event. For the first 100 that respond, we got 11 spots left to this offer. So for your own benefit, stop what you're doing because we're going to sell out. As a father of 7, entrepreneur, investor, author, these values are extremely important to me. And that is why I've assembled a world-class lineup who've built $1 million and billion-dollar companies. You'll be able to hear, meet, even ask questions you want from people like Jesse Itzler, my main man, author of Living with a Seal, generated $5 billion in sales with Marquis Jet, raised $15 million for Zico coconut water before they totally took off. And now he's the co-owner of Atlanta Hawks. He's he's the one who got me involved with No Foods. He's a philanthropist. It means he combines fitness and philanthropy, and an endurance athlete. I've asked Jesse to share a few stories of how he got access, pitched, and landed some of his highest profile clients, and how he has created lifelong friendships. I've heard some of these stories. They blow me away every single time. And I've asked him in this setting to not do one of his speeches that maybe some of you guys have heard before, but to go in depth about stories that are usually something he does not share, since this is our inner circle room. Speaker number 2, Chris Stoikos, CEO of Dollar Beard Club. Totally amazing dude. He's going to go over the secret art of building a fast-growing 8-figure brand with viral video. Operating with a broken website, hardly any paid traffic, email marketing or affiliate marketing, they pulled in $10.5 million in sales within their first year of business. Now, they are on track to do over $15 million in revenue and have no plans of slowing down. By the age of 28, Chris has been responsible for over 100 million video views, tens of millions of dollars in sales, and has even landed a deal on ABC Shark Tank in April 2016 for Coolbox, a product he now licensed. Chris will share his proven formula that he's perfected for producing viral videos, and has built extensive base of raving customers, bringing in massive returns on investment. This formula is now something that he's looking to share with the world, and he wants to give it to you. My main man, Rick Steele. Rick is just an amazing guy, man, entrepreneur, athlete. He's going to go through how he went from zero, but 85,000 in his first year. And then now it's over 65 million in just 10 years. And while completely disrupting the window blinds market, unreal. And then you get me, Ed O'Keefe. The 5 best ways to grow your business online fast, build your tribe, and get paid premium prices when selling books, your expertise, info marketing, or health supplements. Now, I've kind of gone through a few of these things, but there's shifts going online right now that are destroying businesses without the owners knowing what happened. Or for the smart ones, giving you the biggest opportunity to cash in. I'm not kidding. If you're doing what worked even just 6 months ago, you only get knocked off. Topic number 2, 5 business models that are crushing it on Facebook that you can swipe immediately for massive growth and be ahead of your competitors. Your focus and clarity will be unmatched after you hear this presentation, because you're going to see exactly what's working versus guessing like what's going to work. Topic number 3, how to flood your business with buyers using a proven book funnel. We went through this already, but here's the deal. It works for health. It works for make money. It works for personal development. It works for dentists. It works for professional practices. Like, more importantly, this positions you and your business as an ultimate authority. We are adding tons, as I've shown you, of buyers daily. Not leads, nothing like that. And it's guaranteed to get approved by Facebook, YouTube, Google, which are the largest traffic networks for you. Topic number 4, video. Why video is changing the game and how you can build massive audiences and buyers following you, even if your marketing skills are average. You don't have to be over the top annoying or crazy. It does not have to be super professional. Like, look at that, I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now, and I use my phone all the time to create little videos that we use as Facebook video ads. The secret nowadays is be helpful, create value, and people follow you. If you've ever been fearful of looking salesy, just realize that there is a simple formula. We'll give it to you to plug and play into your business. Topic number 5, how to create a life where you are guaranteed to succeed and be massively fulfilled. Now, right now, there's so many entrepreneurs that are in chase mode. Like, they're confused, and even though they are successful by most standards, they're not happy, they're not fulfilled, and they don't really feel like they have the meaning that they set out for. So I'll walk you through a process I call closing the meaning gap. This will blow you away while simultaneously giving you instant clarity, confidence, and courage to go full steam ahead, plus much, much more. But I'm not going to stop there. You will receive turnkey templates of the book funnel, the webinar strategies, and the video marketing. We'll cover topics that I've never covered before, like influencer marketing, building a powerful inner circle of relationships, and most importantly, to avoid confusion, how to tie it all together so you are So you are maximizing the profit, putting cash in your own personal bank account while building something that you would consider awesome. Should I stop there? After all, if all I did was hand you my best funnels that are working right now, if all I did was have my Facebook guy share with you exactly how we are targeting on Facebook for the best results, if all I did was allow you in on the conversations of my best clients who combined are doing tens of millions a month, what would that be worth to you? If all I did was provide the window into the new high-level relationships that make a small pivot in your life, what is that worth to you? Why would I give all of this to you when you become an Inner Circle member? And what is the investment, you ask? It's literally a measly $397. But I'm not going to make you wait till Nashville before you get started on your training. I'm going to give you my How to Build a Multi-Million-Dollar Marketing Expert and or Health Supplement Business Masterclass. Now, these are the real-world systems that I use to grow my supplement business, my info business, and my consulting business, my coaching business. It's a $3,000, $997 value. What I go over is finding the money. So in week 1, we go over this concept I call applying the green light system, which is what I learned from Jeff Usner, who's one of my best mentors. And this is the secret about how do you find a hungry, rabid, and happy to buy market, plus making sure you know what the next big thing you're going to sell is. Realizing exactly who your best customers are so you know who to focus on and how to focus only on them, and identifying the perfect model for you that is going to be great for your business. So by the end of week 1, you'll know exactly what you should be selling, exactly what to charge, exactly who to target, and exactly which model to use for maximum profitability. This is one of the smartest models or modules to watch when you're trying to think of like, why am I not breaking through, or how do I find a new opportunity? It's really, really amazing. Week 2, positioning and profitable offer structure creation. Like there's 3 different types of high converting offers that I walk you through, and really how to reverse engineer your positioning based on the psychological values of your perfect customer, how to create the best funnel to maximize your attraction and indoctrination materials. By the end of week 2, the goal is so that you know exactly what you're building. Am I building an opt-in thing? Am I doing a book funnel, a webinar funnel? Am I doing a video sales funnel? Now, obviously with the live training we're going to have, and that's going to help you as well. But this allows you to focus so you know exactly how you're going to get your profitable customers coming to you. Now, where and how to test. Week 3, I call it this ground zero testing and traffic system. Identifying your ground zero for the safest place to test your product, and then how to test like pros. Understanding the difference of the different traffic sources and how they behave. You got Facebook, you got native ads, you got Google, you got email drops. We use a lot of email, but nowadays we're spending a lot of time just focusing on Facebook to our different funnels or to Amazon.com or whatever else it is that we're doing. Facebook allows better targeting than we've ever seen before. You'll get a bonus video training by my main man, Jeff Usner. Jeff does over 50,000 leads a day, and he walks through in this like hour-long video exactly his thought process, some of the best practices that he uses. And again, he'll be at my live event as well. Amazing man. By the end of week 3, you'll know exactly where to test your offer and exactly how to split test like a pro, so you never feel paralyzed by guesswork. Okay. The week number 4, the acceleration system. Now, what to sell to your existing customers to maximize profit, how to double and even triple monetize your customer list, and then the secret to building a long-term empire that pays you for life. By the end of week 4, you'll know how to precisely plan your back end for maximum profits and wealth while serving your customers in your lifestyle for maximum life long-term value. Week number 5, who to hire first, second, third, and for maximum impact and speed. Should you have partners or not? The good, the bad, the ugly, and how I outsource, or when we were at our biggest phases, like the different levels we've used, whether you're doing $1 million a year or $1 million a month, how to outsource accounting, copywriting, tech, and traffic. By the end of week 5, you'll know how to tie all the pieces together into one well-oiled marketing system and team that allows you to do your highest paid work and maximum value. So week number 6, scaling and what to expect. So you got everything going. What do you expect now? Well, there's so many things that can go wrong. So I walked through this thing called 15 things that can go wrong while scaling and how to plan ahead. The things that you must avoid, whether you're doing a million a year or a million a month. By the end of week 6, you'll know how to avoid the biggest mistakes I've ever made that will set you up for fast and profitable growth by aligning all of these parts correctly right now so you can truly make the biggest impact while having life wealth. Plus, you'll have mastered the skills to creating long-term wealth passively in a way that pays you today and gives you the confidence to sell high-quality products to great customers for the future. Week 7. Now, this is a tricky one because everybody wants other people to promote their product, and I'm going to show you the right way to do affiliates, joint ventures, and CPA networks. How to get a flood of partners promoting your products daily for guaranteed profit, what the most important things are to affiliates and how to meet them, how to talk so you don't sound like a newbie or amateur. Now, what I mean by that is I'm going to show you how to act like, how to talk like a pro and ask the right questions so you don't have to feel like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'll let you skip over that. And then there's some insider bonuses from guest experts. This is literally the pinnacle of my life's work as an entrepreneur. This is everything that I do is to provide massive value for my inner circle. And it requires a lot of personal input and interaction from me. So I'd like to invite you to accept this offer and become a member today, absolutely free. Why? It's a blatant bribe, like I told you before. This new coaching club I called EOK Inner Circle has ongoing up-to-date mentorship programs going on each and every month. You get to see live trainings that we've done in the past. You get access to what we're doing now. And you get live video conferences where you could ask me questions just like I'm sitting here right now talking to you. You could ask the questions that you want me to work on. You want me to tweak sales copy? Last call, I tweaked a lot of sales copy. People loved it because that's one of your biggest leverage points inside your business. You're confused on what to do? Ask a question. I'll be there to support you. Anything you need, we literally can do it together live, or I could always respond to you in our Facebook group every other week. Plus, every month I send out you a package of secret documents and hard drives. Included in that package is something I called Get Money Now. The Get Money Now is a fully deployable marketing campaign in a box. You get blueprints, process maps, marketing tools, videos, everything, templates and swipe copy. You get it all. Plus, you get a newsletter mailed to you every single month that tells you what I'm working on, what I'm thinking, and all the breakthroughs that I've had as well. The newsletter reveals the results of massive test results I'm running each month, showing you what's working, how I'm creating extra revenue, where the new traffic sources are. It's like an up-to-the-minute report sent from the front lines on the cutting edge of health, fitness, entrepreneurial, internet marketing. You'll be looking over my shoulder as I test new offers, create new campaigns, write new ads and sales letters, and grow money. It's like getting a call from me personally every month, giving you a behind-the-scenes rundown of everything that's making the most money right now. Plus, you get a newsletter mailed to you as well. It's like getting I already said that, and then you're showing how to model it, and I show you exactly how to model other people's businesses very, very rapidly. And to really make it useful, we'll either post the actual documents into the membership site, or I'll send you a hard drive that you can personally stick in your computer and off to the races you go. The only other way to get access to me is to hire me for one-on-one consulting. It's never going to happen for 99% of the people who become members, just simply because it's $25,000 for personal consulting minimally, and even higher. So we had one client just pay me $50,000 because it makes him money. So you're probably wondering about costs. Well, as a member, you get everything: the live conferences, the done-for-you marketing in a box, the look over my shoulder, newsletter and the hard drives, confidential videos where I personally help you implement everything for just $397. There's no contract. You can cancel at any time. Plus, you can keep all the bonuses that I give you, everything we talked about today that I said that I'm going to just give you, the 6-week, 7-week course, and any of the bonuses that you get absolutely free. So let's recap real quick. So you're going to get the $4,997 triple stack method, the book funnel, webinar, and video sales letter funnel. You're going to get the 7-week advanced masterclass, which is another $4,000 value. You're going to get the $2,000 value client appreciation event. in Nashville with me, Jesse Itzler, Rick Steele, Chris Stoikos, all my inner circle, all my platinum members, absolutely free when you become a member. Now, let's talk about the membership dues. Like I said, it's just $397. It's not too expensive, but it's at a good price that keeps all the freebie-seeking knuckleheads out of the group. But for the right person, the membership should pay you right away. Think about this. Would it be worth $397 for me to create a marketing campaign for your business this month? It should be obvious. Don't you think that if you deployed a campaign or any of these systems that I've shown you that are building six-figure a month businesses for me, that they could at least return a $397 value for you? I mean, one campaign should pay for your membership several years over just with the proceeds from one campaign. You'd probably tell me that everything else after that would be gravy, wouldn't you? And that's why I'm sending you a complete marketing campaign in the box every single month that can be applied to any business. I want to make this an absolute no-brainer for you. Plus, I take a lot of pride in helping members have big wins. Think about it this way. Would it be worth $397 a month for you to come in and spend an entire month looking over my shoulder, having me walk through the emails, the ads, and every other sales letter that I wrote, personally show you what's working best and help you deploy it in your business? The newsletter and the hard drives I mail to you every month are meant to give you that same experience. Here's something else to consider. Would it be worth $397 to you to jump online with me twice a month and have me review your marketing? That's what we do in the live video conferences. I get messaged all the time. Hey, Ed, can I pick your brain? Hey, Ed, can we talk? No. My inner circle guys, though, can jump on the call with me twice a month and go over whatever problems and opportunities they like to go over so that I could support them in any way. If any of those scenarios sound like they might be as valuable to you, then this is a no-brainer. And that's why you should accept my bribe and become a member today. Plus, I'd really like you to just come to the live event where I get to meet you face to face, get to train you, and get to be a part of this. So now, this video's gone on too long, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit. This goes over why $13 a day is not that much money, and you're going to have an opportunity to be given a chance to learn from people who've done over billions in sales, 8 figures, almost every, let's see, a month is 70 million divided by, so that's like Rick Steele's company does 6.5 million a month. I mean, you're going to get a chance to be around these guys just simply for being a part of my membership. We will share valuable information the rest of the world never discovers, led by me, to ensure the tools and the insights are proven to work. You're going to discover the latest cutting-edge online marketing strategies and tactics before your competitors know what hit them. And you'll be able to take fresh new campaigns that are created and tested by me personally or by other Inner Circle members and plug them into your business every single month. Plus, you get to connect with me and your fellow members every other week, live on video conferences. Literally, this is the secret to getting the help, the guidance, and the focus that you need. And remember, this is so important. You're under no obligation to stay under contract. If you don't want to do it, there is no contract. You just cancel. You say, hey guys, I'm done. You don't even have to tell us why. And you can keep all the gifts absolutely free. So last couple points, then I'll answer some questions. If you have them, so that means you get the triple stack method, book funnel, webinar funnel, and video sales letter funnel, $4,997. The 7-week advanced masterclass, another $4,000 value. The value of the client appreciation event in Nashville, $2,000 more, all free for becoming a member. You gotta be kidding me. This is out of control. So that's well over $9,994 of marketing, money making, and mindset tools absolutely free, plus a live event, plus ongoing support and coaching for just starting at $397. You can go to the event, you can hang out, you can have an amazing time. If you feel like you're wasting your time, you can cancel. It's not a big deal. There's no pressure on our end. But here's the deal. I know whether you come out to Nashville or not, you're gonna be able to watch this event with the live stream, and it's gonna absolutely blow you away. Last time I did this, I said only 63 spots left. Since then, which was only a week ago, we're down to 11 spots left. So that's it. This is Ed O'Keefe. I hope you enjoyed this video. We won't have any questions because we're not doing a live training right now. This is a video. So get moving. I want to meet you. I want to introduce you to Jesse. I want to introduce you to Chris Stoikos. I want to introduce you to a VIP party where we have all these country artists. I want to see and hear your success, your challenges, help you grow. And 1 year from now, I want to hear how I've literally put you on the fast track to making all your dreams come true for you and your family, because that's what it's all about for me. So you get more income, more life freedom, and more time freedom. So that's it. Ed O'Keefe, and I'm out.